Well, shut the front door. You came back for a little more. But forget a little, you're about to get a lot as we explore our favorite stories of the day, courtesy of Yea or Nay. And first up, Donald Trump posted a short ad to Instagram today saying one Bernie Sanders would be weak against ISIS because he'd let Black Lives Matter's protesters hijack his rally. A few months ago, Sanders was in Seattle, you may recall, and Black Lives Matter's protesters demanded their voices be heard, and with almost no resistance, the Sanders campaign acquiesced, and Black Lives Matter took over the mic and the rally altogether. At the time, Trump slammed Sanders, but this new ad takes things one step further.
The world is a dangerous place. We need a tough, strong leader. And it's not this guy.
Tremendous music, and the voiceover was just plain dark and evil. Anyway, is this a fair shot Trump is taking at Bernie Sanders here, Mr. Unger?
Oh, it's ridiculous. Of course not. You know, what happened there was probably the better part of discretion to do exactly what Bernie did. What does Donald want? Well, he probably does want it, a rumble at a Sanders rally.
That just happened at a Trump rally yesterday.
Yeah. Did he like it? No, he didn't. You know, and he probably didn't use the judgment that Bernie used. So, no, that's a pretty silly commercial.
Okay. Nomi?
I think he's trying to do there are three things either happening here. He wants to fundraise, even though he's self-funding, he still needs to fundraise.
We know he's fundraising.
Exactly. Off of socialism and against capitalism, which is what he stands for.
Calling Bernie a communist.
A communist, or whatever his next rhetoric is.
Maniac.
The second thing is he's run out of enemies. Clearly. He has no one else to make fun of. Who's the next person? Martin O'Malley or Lincoln Chafee?
But don't you find it interesting he went after Bernie Sanders, who didn't have the greatest debate performance in the eyes of some?
This is the third point is he is trying to prop Bernie Sanders up so that Hillary gets pushed down a little bit because he wants to take Hillary down.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, by focusing on him, he props him up?
Yep.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
That's why they pay me the big campaign consultant bucks.
Exactly. The glasses.
And
so cerebral. It's
you
not
put
just
them on, and I get smart.
Yeah, it's not just a prop. Anyway, another week, another potential career-ending tweet by a member of the media. Today's Exhibit A is a New York Times staffer who tweeted out, "F you, Jeb Bush," on Tuesday before quickly deleting the tweet. And fortunately, the Blaze's Oliver Darcy drew attention to the tweet and actually took a screenshot of it before it was deleted, and there you see it right there. Richardson is the assistant news director of the totally objective, unbiased Old Gray Lady. Yea or nay question: should this Times staffer be fired?
I don't know if fired, but certainly disciplined. That was completely
suspended?
Something. It was completely inappropriate.
Are you just amazed as a member of the media yourself
that
this is a megaphone and people are paying attention, and you got to know that that's going to get you in trouble? You may believe it, that's what you believe, then fine, say it privately, but why does this keep happening every week?
I'll have fights with people from time to time, mostly not on Twitter, but I would never say something disparaging, certainly about a candidate. That's my job. My job is to be exactly the opposite.
You're so good. I just want to know what time of day that tweet was sent, if anybody can tell. It might just be a drunk
it's at
tweet.
Night. You're overserved. You send bad tweets.
Drunk tweeting is not an excuse.
Well, that's true, but it seems to be the reason. So finally, Lincoln Chafee has been a senator, governor, and mayor. Impressive stuff on the LinkedIn, indeed. But after raising just $30,000 total and having one of the worst debate performances since James Stockdale, or at least Rick Perry, the wolves in the media are out asking him again to end his campaign.
Here's what worries me, Governor, that because of your distinguished career, you're going to wind up looking silly if you keep going on like this. At what point will you decide, you know what, there are other things for me to do instead of a futile effort to try to get the Democratic presidential nomination? So at what point will you drop out?
I'm in it as far as I can continue to raise these issues. They're important, and I feel strongly about that.
Only people listen.
Okay, so we have, that's a good point, Rick. So we have a couple of comparisons as far as Mr. Chafee. He does look a little bit like Steve Doocy now, doesn't he? Doocy, of course, is from Fox and Friends. There it is. He also looks like somebody who would run a funeral home, and we actually have pictures to prove that. And definitely somebody who looks like he would kill Jon Snow. There it is, even though Jon Snow may not be dead.
What about grown-up Howdy Doody?
Or grown-up Howdy Doody, yes. Anyway, that's our show for tonight. I'm sorry, Nomi, on behalf of Rick Unger and the rest of our panel. Thank you for joining us tonight. Steve Ballsberg, that's next.